Hi Virgo, welcome to the channel. I'm sorry your video is a day late. Yesterday it was just super rough and I could not film them, but here we are, a day late, but whatever, we're getting through it. So quick disclaimer, these are general, they may not resonate. There's no time limit on them, and of course, even if what I'm saying resonates, always follow your own heart. So let's see what we can get for you guys. Tiger, yes, I love the Tiger card. I'm born year of the Tiger, so maybe that's why I really resonate to it. But this week, I am just getting alpha from you guys. You know, we just wrapped up your season, and there is just this sense of, I'm hearing, gosh, how do I even describe this? It's like this, you have a taste for blood now is what I'm hearing. And don't take this in a creepy way. It's just, it's like you've tasted a little bit of success and you want more, you know? It's that feeling. It's, and if it's not success, I do think it's success though, you know? It could be you started working out and you're seeing the results and you're like, I want more. You started a business, you're seeing it progress and it's like, yes. It could be, you know, a relationship, like whatever it is for you, a job, school, you're just hungry for success, honestly. You want, you know, it's like you're looking at a steak, a sirloin steak, and it's just dripping with blood, and you're like, yes, like you're such a carnivore this week, Virgo, which isn't, you know, I almost said it isn't like you guys, but it totally is. I think people who don't know Virgos very well, you know, at first, you know, you got your opposite is Pisces, and you guys do have that energy of, you guys are very calm and peaceful and whatever, but Virgos love success. You guys are all about that bag. You guys want your money, honey. You know, Virgo people, Virgo placements, you guys are all about that bag. You know, get that bread, get that head, and then leave. Peace out. But you guys really, really, this week, Virgo, I love it. You guys, dope. And across from you guys is Dolphin. So the person, place, or thing you're dealing with. So whatever this is for you, it brings you so much joy, you know? And it sort of unleashes this boss personality within you, you know? But I love how it came out with Dolphin because it's so well balanced, you know? Even though you're hungry for success, you're doing something you really love doing. You're doing something that it keeps you up, you know? It brings your vibration up. It brings a smile to your face. It keeps you light, you know? Because Virgos, I think a lot of people underestimate how much, what's the right word? Pressure you guys kind of go through. If pressure's not the right word, it's just all the Virgos I know and people with heavy Virgo placements, you guys have a lot of inner turmoil that doesn't really get shown as much, you know, because you guys are Virgo, you guys are the secret keepers. Of course it doesn't. But you guys go through a lot, and a lot of it gets sort of kept under. And I think whatever you're doing, I think it's healthy for you because it sort of releases a little bit of that stress. It releases a little bit of that pressure that always is sort of exerted on you guys. Oh my God, lovely. Subconscious of the situation is Elephant. So this week, it's almost like all roadblocks are being removed. You know, I'm just seeing, it's like there's been construction and now the construction is almost over. You're at like that final leg, you know? If this is a race, you're at the final leg of the race. You're right around the corner from victory. And oh my God, I love it. Oh, this reading is making me so happy, Virgo. So you guys have Beaver on top. So this is something you guys have been working at for a long time. At least that's how it feels, you know, long time, or at least long time coming. This could be an opportunity that you've been waiting for, you know, I'm almost hearing like forever and ever. And finally the gates of heaven are almost opening up for you, you know? if not the gates of heaven, it's just like a miracle, right? With elephant on the bottom. I do kind of see elephant as a miracle maker just because it removes or places obstacles in our way for our betterment. And this week, I think it's obstacles being removed. I think whatever you've been putting the work into, you know, just like a beaver, you've built this dam, you've built this foundation for yourself, and it's finally paying off, you know? There is this sense of finally, you know? The hunger you've had is being, you know, fulfilled. Oh, geez, Virgo! You guys are going through a crazy week. So in the center, we have Cosmic Egg and Crocodile, so 2 reptilian cards. And at the core of everything, it's you're heading towards your higher purpose. And Crocodile, that card talks about so much patience. It talks about cooling off and being sort of submerged in water, but still keeping your head above. So I think, as I said earlier, this is something that you've been waiting for. You've had your eye on, you've been, you know, your insides have been all wrapped around, that doesn't really sound right, but you know what I mean, right? Like, your heart has been like all wrapped around it. You've like wanted this thing so badly and you've been working towards it. You've been I'm just hearing throwing yourself into it. You've really been, so much commitment, Virgo, so much commitment, and it's finally paying off. And it's like in the first time in a long time, there's finally this, you know, it's like light returning to the kingdom, if you will. If for the longest time it felt like darkness took over your life, finally the light is being brought back. Yeah, okay. I just wanted a couple more cards because it felt like there was something else. With Moth and Camel, you know, there is something you need to finish up. As much as I've been saying, you know, finally all this stuff is happening for you, it's like, yes, but first, there's almost this side situation, Moth and Camel. And Camel, it does talk about a pilgrimage, and for Moth, it talks about finishing up a project. So I don't know if, you know, you have to take a vacation for 2 weeks or some type of retreat. Maybe you just need 2 weeks alone. I don't know why the number 2 is coming in, but there is this sense of, and now I can see the imagery here. You have the moon on your third eye and the moon in the background of the camel. So I think before you can really dive into this success, before you can really, you know, get a taste for what you've been craving, there's something else that you need to wrap up first. There's something else that you need to sort of, and I hear it's not exactly clean cut, you know, you can't just forget about this thing. It's something that you do need to pay attention to, wrap up, so that this new sort of lighter energy can come in. I have no idea what this could be, you know? It could be an addiction, it could be paperwork, you could be moving houses, leaving a job. It could be so many things, but it does talk about a pilgrimage. It does talk about needing to sort of retreat a little bit, which is kind of funny because this whole reading has been you guys going for success and all this like good stuff, but now it's kind of coming through right before all this happens. There's something you need to finish first. And there's Cosmic Egg right in the center, so that makes sense, right? Cosmic Egg is the 7th chakra. It's the highest card in this deck. And, you know, you've been awarded a level of mastery. I know it sounds kind of cheesy, but it's true. The universe has really sort of, you know, there's that saying where, you know, God or the universe, whatever you believe, it only gives you what you can handle, you know? So even if, you know, you have all this extra stress on you and this pressure, what was I saying earlier, Virgos, you know, this could be a secret. Whatever this is, it could be a complete secret. No one else really knows about it. maybe a few people know about it, your close friends, but no one else, and you're really being forced to deal with it before all this good stuff can kind of come in. And I think that's the obstacle that's being removed for you, you know? You're removing your own obstacle, but the universe is helping you do it. And I think, you know, by the end of this week, you guys are really going to be doing flips. You know, you're going to be flipping, flapping about. You're going to be a happy little dolphin. You're just going through sort of the end of a cycle, right? You're at the last leg of the race, and you just need to sort of, you know, it's I don't know, I used to be a cross-country runner, so there's that feeling of when you're at that last sort of stretch and you can see the finish line and you just give it everything you have, you know? It's that sprint of, I almost said sprint of death, but like, that's not it. It's just, because you know the way you feel after you cross that finish line, you have so much momentum still, but then after you're like, oh my god, I can't believe I just ran that race, I'm so tired. So even though you'll be feeling really tired afterwards, you just have to keep going, you know, push yourself that extra mile, you know, just gather whatever energy you can from within, whatever motivation, whatever you can, Virgo, just hone it and go for it, because it's all yours this week, you know? It's all yours. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a phenomenal week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.